rises, and the sand with it. I should be cautious around here.
What?
What? Once more, come on. Fish. Ah! Flames. Hey now.
Hey now! Die, idiot!
He's... Shit! Bring him down! Why shadow hit?
Hey, you! Stop!
Shemeni, Jesus, you do. Who are you?
Oh, he said it. Switch up!
Heresy is the shit. Shit.
Numes, Neo Gideon? Jeren goed! Toch je net!
سمعة شعر
Here, deal. This place is heavily guarded.
Hey, hold on! Ah, mine down!
شارع هدية بقاء جهيزة جاهية نور حول سريع هدية بقاء جهيزة
Sa, hemen je pernuđenu! Jehinu an radar! Vesi! Αφού πλάσουμε χώρο καλός. Είναι από φανή.
This area is off limits.
You die this day, Turnus! Get out! You're no fish!
Hey!
No.
time. So that puts us at 48 minutes, almost 49 minutes real time from here to here. Yeah. So from one side of the map to the other, just at regular speed. It's 48 minutes. Okay, so the other thing that I wanted to do is I wanted to see how far the scout bird you can summon can go. Just for the sake of not being stuck in the ocean. So now we're gonna do the same thing, but see how far the bird can actually go on its own. Oh, okay. Too far. Why can't I use my... There we go, okay. There we go. Yeah. I'm hoping I can kind of just zone out a little bit during this part, but I'm not sure. But I really have no idea how far away your bird can actually go, so I guess we'll just see. So yeah, 48 minutes. Honestly, I was kind of thinking it would be longer, but I guess that's more than acceptable. And Assassin's Creed Odyssey is going to be even bigger, they said, than this. So, it's something to kind of look forward to, I suppose. Let's get as high as we can, I guess. That way we can just see everything. I don't even know how high you can really go. Bird Simulator 2018. Jesus, it's still going. Like, there's no reason you would ever need to fly your bird this high. None. Okay, so that's the max elevation, which is pretty ridiculous, honestly. I'm all the way back there. So that's the edge of the map. That's the entire city of Alexandria. It's actually really nice. I liked it. But it's kind of a really early part of the game. All the way over there is Cyrene, which is like the last city that you kind of go to. Pyramids over there. I mean, the map is just fucking... And like all of this out here too is like explorable. It's just... Honestly, it might be too much. The bird's still going. That's the wildest part. Like, I kind of assumed by this point it would have stopped or desynchronized, because what possible use could you have for knowing this far away? I mean, I can teleport, but I can select that and like zoom in on it and like teleport to like fast travel locations, but it's not really useful. You could just flick the map open and do that, so get all the little tiny boats. After this, I'm planning on... Oh, my icon disappeared. I'm so far away that I don't even... I probably, like, despawned me. Who knows? I wonder if that's actually how that works. Because, obviously, the game isn't completely loaded at all times. So if you get far enough away from your character... does he like despawn? Because if he doesn't despawn, I don't know. It's just interesting. But I am moving significantly faster than when I was on foot. I mean, this is still going to take freaking forever. But yeah, I just want to see if you can actually go all the way across the map with your bird, because whenever you go too far away, the map does reload around you when you X out of it. So I'm kind of curious, like if I reach the complete opposite end of the map and it takes me back, is it really gonna spawn me all the way back there? Where was I? Like right there? Yeah, it's like right there. I should have put the marker there. Like I should have the marker, because I'm already going one direction, and put the marker how far away I was. Oh well. Hindsight's 20/20. All I know is I'm traveling in a straight line, and as long as I just don't hit B or accidentally kick myself out. But yeah, I mean, the game is like freaking gorgeous. So like all that out there, like every single anything that you can basically see is reachable in game. Like those mountains. The only thing you can't reach are these mountains over here. The Nile River is the cutoff. So. But anything basically from the Nile River till pretty much as far as you can see over there is the game world. It's a little much. Oh, there's Memphis all the way over there. I don't think we're really gonna fly close enough to get a great look at it. I live 2 hours away from Memphis. Not Egypt, but Tennessee, so it's kind of peaceful, nice, I guess. It's like 11:30 at night. I have so many other things that I need to be doing right now, but I kind of just want to put this game to bed, and if I don't ever answer these questions for myself, then I'm always going to have that. I did get Assassin's Creed, the Ezio collection, which is Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood, and Revelations. That had slightly better, like tuned up graphics, and it's on PS4. I was actually planning on trying to power my way through those next, just because. Assassin's Creed's just kind of my thing. I have tons of other games that I need to play, like Final Fantasy 15, Murdered, Soul Suspect, even though that game's apparently not very good. My cat almost knocked the controller and ruined this whole thing. And then obviously God of War 2018, which if I had to pick two big game series that I really love, Assassin's Creed and God of War would probably be tied. It's just Assassin's Creed releases a lot more, so it's a lot easier to be a fan of Assassin's Creed because it's always there for you. God, all the way back there. It's all the way back there. Yeah, you can't really see Memphis because I mean it's so far away, but that's like the city of Memphis is big as Alexandria is that we passed over there. But it's so far away you wouldn't even believe it. But yeah, I mean, Ubisoft really kind of went above and beyond with this game because like they created the literal entire country of Egypt. I mean, they could have just created a few regions, you know, a city or two that you could fast travel to, but they were just like, nah, bitch. It's ridiculous. It's way too much. But it's just like every inch of this map is just filled with just so much stuff. And I think overall, because I mean this is basically my swan song of the game, you know, kind of sending it off by answering the questions I've had since day one, you know, how big is the map, how far can you fly with the bird, but never committing to taking the time to do it. Why is everything getting yellow? It's just the sun. So I guess kind of as like a final review, on the whole, I like the game. I genuinely believe that it is not meant to be 100% completed. Because it's just there's so much, and the more you do it, the farther you go with it. It just wears on you. By the end of it, I kept saying if I find another damn fort that I have to go to and raid and, you know, find 2 treasure chests and loot and kill the captain and kill 2 commanders, and by like the 80th time doing that, I mean, I was not exactly being stealthy. I would just go in, raise hell, complete the objectives, and get out. Which means, again, it's not that it's not fun. It's not that I didn't enjoy my time with the game. It's just more the fact that I think the content that they put into it was meant to be picked from. You were kind of more meant to pick and choose and say, you know, I'm going to do this mission because it's the direction that I'm going for my next story mission or side mission or what have you. And I think that I don't think the intent of the developers was to have everyone go through and complete every single objective, every single collectible, and it kind of really makes more sense too, because there's no real in-game progress tracker. The only thing that it actually tracks your progress of is viewpoints, which are where's one? Those little things with like the little eagle on them right there. Basically, they've been in every Assassin's Creed game from its inception. But I mean, like, it'll track that. So it does tell you that you've got all of them. But anything else, the game basically just says, good luck, bro. Maybe you got it, maybe you didn't, but I like to course correct a little bit there, I guess. It's kind of hard to tell. It's not as straightforward as just walking 3D spaces. But so on the whole, I mean, I like it. I think it's definitely the best Assassin's Creed game in a while. They've kind of had a rough patch of it, and I mean, I'm excited for Odyssey to come out later this year, but at the same time, they mentioned that Assassin's Creed Odyssey's map is going to be even bigger, which I think might just be to compensate for the fact that they're bringing back ships as like a viable means of transportation and navigation and combat. Which, if that is the case, then obviously the map has to be bigger to accommodate, these large waterways and things, whereas this map is just, a big desert. So, and it also predates this game, which this game was meant to showcase the beginning of the Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. So, even though the next game is called Assassin's Creed, it's not really an assassin game. You don't even have the hidden blade. So I'm interested to see how they pull that off. I think that with the pedigree that Ubisoft have and with how good this game is, the only other thing is that it's also on the same engine as this game, and basically the gameplay is going to be slightly tweaked, but it's also mostly going to be the same. I think that that's really that's gonna kill it for me, honestly. Just kind of curious to see what happens there. If I just get completely burnt out, or who knows. Obviously you can't go that way, that's all desert. So we're almost done. I'm probably just going to fly into the end of the world if it lets me, and see where it respawns me. If it really respawns me at the complete opposite side of the map, or what it's going to do. I'm just curious. But then this does confirm that you can fly across the entire map as your bird, and I think that's just kind of interesting. You can do barrel rolls as your bird. I thought that was neat. But yeah, so just kind of curious to see what's about to happen now. 'Cause we're there basically. Oh, okay. Son of a bitch. Oh my god, I'm all the way back here. I am. Holy hell. So, and that was fast too. Like, so that kind of tells me that it didn't despawn my character, because usually fast travel takes like at least 30-40 seconds, but that was almost instantaneous. So the only thing I can think of is it didn't despawn my character. Huh. It's kind of interesting, honestly. So yeah, I mean, that's basically it. The only other thing that I thought would be interesting to see would be how long it would take to go from one side to the other. That was a good movie though, honestly. The only other thing I could think of would be to see how long it would take to go from horseback from one side of the map to the other, because obviously the travel time will be drastically different, especially if I use a chariot. But I can't go in a straight line, because even if I do the same path, when I hit the water, I'm done. The game has an auto navigation feature, but even then, see, like I couldn't go all the way. I'd have to go from I'd have to go to the lighthouse and like try to plan it, like maybe if I do it like right here. But I honestly have no idea if it'll even take me all the way there, or how long that would take. It'd be autopiloted, so I could actually do something else while I wait. But it just, I don't know. I feel like that would be, well, hell, I've already done these two things. Might as well figure it out. I guess the real question is, should I use a chariot, since technically that's the fastest mode of transportation, but it's also less, it's harder to navigate with. But if it's going to stick to roads anyways, then I guess it doesn't matter. God, it's so weird to be like completely done with this game. Like, I'm basically just forcing myself into arbitrary challenges just to kind of see what I can do. So I guess I could do that. I mean, I guess I could just get on a chariot and have it autopilot there and see how long that takes. Because that would be the fastest mode of transportation that you can go on. Yeah, I guess I'll do that. How the hell how did you not see that? It was literally in front of you. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it.
Hey, wait!
Worms can have it.
Okay. Damn. Why not? Follow road. Is it because it's there? What if I put it here? That's close. Guess I'll just do it. I'll just do it manually. So 21, we can start with that. Oh. That didn't go right. Yeah, I think that's it.